All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Twisted Life, my Twisted Life in TV. I'm Poetry. You are here for another round of PNTV. That's Poetry's News and Twisted Views. This is my third time trying to record this, y'all. The first two times, one, the sun was in my face too doggone much, and the second time, there was a police officer riding behind me. So I paused it, but then I got caught by a train, and the train arms never came up. So we've been sitting there for the last 10 minutes waiting for a train to come that ain't coming. But I had an officer to the right of me and an officer to the back of me, so I couldn't very well be on camera recording. So I'm gonna try to take my butt down to the toll road and give y'all a video from there. I'm just trying to find another dime. I don't keep a lot of change on me. I'm trying to find another dime because I'm like a dime short as far as like the toll fare. I might just pay what I got and just keep it pushing. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Shit. Okay, so PNTV, Poetry's News and Twisted Views. This is where you come get your channel news about different TV shows and stuff that's going on in the film industry, and most importantly, things that are happening on this channel. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. This is the type of content that you like, along with the TV shows and recaps that we do around here. And sometimes you get a little bit of my life. Okay, so as far as the channel news is concerned, y'all know I'm very, very behind on getting out the recap for the TV show Insecure. I greatly apologize because this indeed was not my intent. I went back to work Wednesday, and the workload has been heavy as ever. The workload has been heavy as ever as far as me being able to get off work at a timely fashion. So I've been getting off between 7 and 8. Yesterday I got off early. I got off around 5. So I was like, oh cool, I can get to go home and get this recap done. I watched it. And then I couldn't stay awake to record the recap. I put my alarm on so I could wake back up probably around 11:30, 12 o'clock at night after I got a couple hours of sleep in. And I woke up with the alarm, and my body said, girls, turn that shit off and go back to bed. So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. So come hell or high water, though, the recap for Insecure is coming later this evening. Okay, with that being said, that means that I did not watch American Soul last night. I'm going to try to watch that tonight if possible and try to get that recap out to you as soon as possible. Blood and Water, you most likely won't have that recap until Sunday like I did last week. So that's pretty much all the direct message that we have today for our channel, as far as like what's going on with our channel, with the exception of the TV show Harlots. Harlots was one of my favorite TV shows, y'all. That came on Hulu. It was set back in the Elizabethan era. About two brothels who were competing against each other, good, bad, or evil. There was murder, there was mayhem, there was lies, deceit, love, and lust, and money. It was very well written, very well acted out. The show just had such fire, and we've been waiting a whole year to find out whether or not this show was coming back, because Hulu had not officially canceled it. Well, as of June 10th, Harlots has been canceled. We kind of knew it. By the way that they wrote season 3, the final ending, you kind of knew because they wrapped up a lot of things, but they still left the door open for more content to be written. I could have been on the show. Shout out to Ray Hino for actually giving me the information, letting me know the tea on what's up. I appreciate all my viewers who are able to supply me with information. My girl Tony over with Anything Is Possible channel, she's always shooting me information, and I don't always talk about it on the show, but she does keep me apprised, or she does keep me informed with a lot of stuff that's going on in the media, but a lot of them doesn't fit what I'm speaking on, with the exception of she sent me an article about Jason Mitchell. I did not look at it yet, and I meant to. Damn it, I meant to look at that Jason Mitchell article. Because the last thing we heard was Jason Mitchell was getting fired from the show The Chi. All his movie projects was being canceled because of sexual misconduct charges that happened on the set of The Chi. The actress Tiffany Boone, the one who played Mia in Little Fires Everywhere, she was one of the first people who filed charges against him, or filed claim or complaints against him with the show itself, and refused to even tape with him. And they were the two main stars of that show. She refused to be on set with him. Before she did her proper refusal, she brought her boyfriend in, you know, to stay in there and protect her and watch her while she was filming, and she felt that uncomfortable being around Jason Mitchell. So I haven't looked at the article, and I damn sure meant to. So thank you, Tony, from Anything's Possible channel. You know, she's one of my closest friends. So she sent me that article, but I have not caught up with what was going on with Jason Mitchell, and I meant to. So yeah, Harlots has been canceled. So that is another show that has been removed from my lineup. So we lost Harlots. We're losing Greenleaf after this season. I canceled out Power. I lost Damnation. We lost Underground. I canceled out Real Housewives of Atlanta. I canceled out the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Like, anything else got canceled? I had to stop doing Star Trek, even though I love Star Trek Discovery. I just couldn't keep up with it. And I did CBS Access. I don't have access to it all the time. So yeah, we lost a lot. And speaking of losing a lot, Lord, please, Jesus, don't make me cry again. Yesterday, writer Jazz Waters was passed away. Oh goodness, here we go again. A lot of people know Jazz Waters because she was a writer on the TV show This Is Us. This Is Us is a show that I do recap and review on this channel. However, I did not complete the last season, again, due to work. But Jazz was one of the staff writers for the show. Now, Jazz and I became connected via Twitter because I recapped the show. She was one of the people that would retweet the episodes for me, and we would just laugh and joke about different things. And we had became virtual buddies over the internet for the past few years. I learned a lot about Jazz and her life. We both dealt with with anxiety. We both dealt with anxiety. We're both writers. She was like a big little sister to me, or a little big sister to me. It's a good way to say it, because Jazz was 39 years old. And I'm like almost 10 years her senior, 8 to 10 years her senior. But she has accomplished things in her life as far as the writing industry is concerned that I have only dreamed about doing. Like, she wrote for Vibe magazine for decades. She helped write on What Women Want, the version that Taraji P. Henson was in. Like I said, she's been an intricate part of This Is Us. And as of right now, I still haven't been able to find out any details about what exactly happened, because we weren't like, friends in real life. I can't call up other friends to find out what's going on. I can't reach out to family members, but I want to send out my love and prayers to the family and friends who loved her. Jazz Waters, also known as Jazz Fly, has made her transition. I got somebody really running up on the back of me. I think y'all can see them. They came out of nowhere, just flat up on the back of my vehicle. This truck is finna go around me right now. They're right there. Why are you going so fast, sir? I'm late. I'm late, and I didn't mean to be late today because I'm on a new assignment that I have never done before, and that train, just fucked me up, and I didn't even feel like calling a job to let them know about this fucking train. It's like, girl. Okay. So rest in peace to Jazz. I have not looked up any other rest in pieces. That will just hit me kind of hard. That I have been crying all dog. Every time I looked at her picture, and like she had just cut her hair. She liked to cook like I do, and she cooked took to get through it. They know her anxiety feelings at times, and her little dog Cosmo. Yeah, Jazz is gonna be missed. She's gonna be missed. Okay, so speaking of shit, I don't want to say it in this way, but I try to transition. Speaking of shows that have transitioned due to the unrest and the disdain that has been growing with the police department and the pushback that we have received from the police union, and a lot of people in blue, there's a couple TV shows that are specifically dealing with cops that have now been canceled. The TV show Live PD Nation was canceled by A&E, and Live PD Nation, I have never watched it, but for what I hear, that it was a very transparent show. They did live arrest, so you got there was no editing, so you know what I'm saying? There's no editing because everything was live from start to finish. And white people, that's who's doing it. White people are boycotting, or they want to boycott A&E. So if you see boycott A&E out there on Twitter trending, or on Instagram Twitter, that's what it's for. They canceled the show Live PD Nation, and the show creator, what is his name? Abrams is his last name, I know for sure. Dan Abrams is pissed. He was like, no, we've been nothing but fair and transparent, and we've supported you in everything that you do, and this is how you treat us, this is how you do it with us. So he's saying to his viewers, don't worry, we'll be back. So they're probably going to try to go to another network, because A&E is like, we're in support of Black lives and the community, and this show is not promoting what we want to represent. So they took Live PD Nation off the air. Like I said, I've never seen it. So, but from what I can say, like, even though these cops had their body cams on, and they still do some of this shit with body cams on, and they still do some of this reckless shit with people holding cameras in their face, I think if they know that a camera crew is actually following them, yeah, they're gonna be more mindful of how they react with criminals. So, because I'd be damned if they're gonna actually show if the Live PD Nation was following Chauvin and the rest of the three that killed George Floyd. I very seriously doubt that whole situation would have went down the way it did if Live PD Nation was actually following them that day, and they knew that they had a camera crew with them. So they could miss me with what some of the people were saying, y'all just mad at this show because this show shows that there are good cops out there. Like, this is how I feel about good cop, bad cop situation, or the conversation. There are a lot of cops out there who have not directly been racist, stereotypical. They have been kind. They have taken cats out of the tree. They have saved lives. They have stopped burglaries. They have talked down criminals. There are a lot of cops out there that have done that, true to form. But there are a lot, and I believe more than, but that's just my personal opinion. There are a lot of cops who are racist, who are always profiling, who are doing dirt themselves. They are prostituting and drug dealing and killing on the backside of things, in addition to just like abusing power to the point that somebody lose their lives. There are a lot of cops out there like that, and those good cops, the ones who have not been directly a part of that, are staying silent. This is why people are saying there are no good cops, because if you are silent in the face of injustice, you are just complicit in the act. You're basically aiding and abetting Okay, so that's why people are saying that there are no good cops. Yes, there are cops who have not been involved in those acts, yet the fact that they are staying silent is what is putting people in them, having people put them in the category of being a bad cop as well. And I understand wholeheartedly that these cops fear for their lives. They fear that if they start talking and start snitching on their brothers in blue or their sisters in blue, that their lives won't be protected. When they're out there on the street and they get the call that they need backup, nobody will comfort them. Or that their lives are directly in danger because now these cops are gunning for them. But if you think about that, you think about the fact that these cops have this mentality, especially black cops. Y'all all cops in blue until something happens directly to you that's against what the code of blue says, and now you just another nigga. But if you think about that mentality, white cops, black cops, Asian cops, Latino cops, whatever race or culture you come from, if you're a police officer and you feel that your life is in jeopardy if you speak up against injustice and inequality, what does that say about the organization that you are affiliated with? That says that these people out here who are out here raging against the machine, who is protesting on these streets, are correct. That's what that's saying. Okay, let me move on because I think I'm close to work. I have to hit this little back way. Okay, the TV show Cops has been on the air for 31 years. They're about to roll into the 33rd season on June 15th. It was supposed to premiere. Paramount canceled this shit. They say no, we can no longer have this show. And y'all know on Cops, they get stupid. They buck wild somebody, backhand them and everything on Cops. I know for a fact that St. Louis PD Power Line was on Cops. Cops was arresting the cops. They was gonna bust the cops in St. Louis on that damn show. And how they did not get busted, they got tipped off. The cops in St. Louis got tipped off that they were being filmed by the show Cops. But they are now canceled. I don't see people out here saying boycott Paramount. I don't see that at all. But I do know that Paramount was like, nah, we canceling this show. This is not fitting in the environment that we wish to have any longer. You know, we stand in support of the Black lives. So speaking of canceling, I also posted up that the United States Marine Corps, Hoorah, Devil Dog, Semper Fi, canceled the use of, or the Confederate flags. I can't even say the use of. You cannot hang them up anywhere. You cannot wear them on your t-shirt. You can't have the Confederate flag on your mug. You can't have it as a bumper sticker. The Confederate flag is to be not seen anywhere on a United States Marine Corps base or facility or personnel at all any longer. Hoorah, Marine Corps. I haven't seen any other branches of the U.S. military fall in line, but I didn't research, so it's possible that it's out there. I don't understand why y'all want to rep a flag of the losers any damn way, but okay, that's neither here nor there. But NASCAR fell in line. They have now banned the Confederate flag as well, which caused a couple of the NASCAR racers to say, you know what, I'm not going to do this no more. I don't want to be a part of an organization that's going to start doing things like this. I don't like the way this is going. I don't like where this is heading. So for me, that said to me that you don't like the fact that NASCAR wants to support removing the visual pain of slavery. You don't want to support the equality of black people. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to support that. So that's fine. Bye, deuces. And no, I didn't care so much that I didn't even get your fucking name down. That's how much I cared about you, sir, and a few others who decided they're going to quit driving. Oh well, see you later. Bye. Okay. What else got canceled? Vanderpump Rules. I've always hated this fucking TV show. I've never liked those damn people on there, and now I understand why. Vanderpump Rules has fired multiple cast members due to racist behavior resurfacing. I got their names down though. Stacy Schroeder. Is it Krista? I done wrote that name all kind of around. Christy Dote, D-O-U-T-E. Max Boyens. And Brett. I can't read my fucking hand right now. I keep lifting my glass up. I can't read my glass on. Brett Caprodi, I think his name. Y'all know Brett last name if y'all watch the show. All of them have been fired from Vanderpump Rules. See you later. Bye. See you later. Bye. Okay. It's not, like I say, it's not a show that I wanted to watch any damn way. And now I understood why. I understood the energy that I was getting from them. Bitches. Peace. Okay. So, on to some, I guess, none of this is negative to me. Some more positive news other than losing Jazz. Shit. Los Angeles, Hollywood film industry is going to reopen tomorrow on Friday. They have a lot of stipulations that are put in place to prevent the spread of the C-19 and to be racially sensitive to Black Lives Matter at this time. So they're going to go back to work start on Friday. And this, my friends, will trickle down to other studios in the industry. Like I said, New York and Atlanta. If this works out, they're going to follow suit. Trust and believe that. So a lot of shows are going to start getting back to work. I'm not sure how this is going to affect TV shows that are filmed in Canada, because Canada does not fall under the United States laws or the Hollywood film industry laws. They have their own. So I don't know how that's going to affect that. And we have Harlots. I know for not Harlots, Handmaid's Tale. I know for certain is filmed in Canada. That is one of the shows I know that is filmed in Canada. Okay. So, but they're going to be back in business starting tomorrow. What else I got here? Okay, so y'all, if y'all have been watching a lot of your streaming services, a lot of the TV shows, everybody is getting on board with Black Lives Matter. A lot of it, I think, is pandering. That's just my personal opinion. But, yeah, at the same time, they are now trying to make it their business to make black directors, writers, and TV shows the forefront of their programming during this time. Not sure how long it's going to last. So if you log on to stuff like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, they have a Black Lives Matter campaign message as soon as you log on. A lot of actual TV shows, before the show even airs, after the credits run or the opening credits run, a Black Lives Matter message airs. So a lot of these streaming services have pushed black movies and TV shows into their free section. So I just watched Just Mercy. I told y'all that I paid for it and watched it on Amazon. Shows like Just Mercy, movies like Just Mercy, you can watch for free. You can watch old school movies like Waiting to Exhale for free. You can watch the James Baldwin movie, the Beyonce Live movie, the investigation into Michael Jackson. All these things that were once part of their paid service is now free. There's a show called, movie called That Hate You. Dang, That Hate You Bring. Something like that. Dang, I can't remember the name of it. I wanted to see it, but I just didn't ever get to it. And then I was like, I didn't want to pay for it separately. It's now free. So a lot of these people are Selma, free. A lot of black movies that were on the paid services are free. They also have a section specifically slated for black movies. Now I will say, which is kind of funny, that they are slating these for black movies, and other organizations such as Walmart and bookstores are removing urban from their title. So instead of saying this is the urban section, they're removing the word urban from the areas. I think Books A Million used to do that. They mixed all their books together, which actually I kind of liked it, but I didn't like it because like when you're looking specifically for a black author, when they're all mixed together like that, you don't know who they are. So I like the fact that the there was an African American or urban section highlighted out there. However, with Netflix and Hulu and Amazon, like as soon as you log in, it's at the top. It's the first thing you're gonna see when you go in. All the black TV shows and or black movies or movies that was written or directed or produced by black people, they are all there in one group section for you to watch for free. And it has pushed some of these old movies to number one. It's the most watched shows on TV right now, on their streaming services. And the one thing I can say though, Hulu has been doing it since Black History Month. Like I said, a lot of these people are hopping on the bandwagon and starting to do it now, and being black or supporting black is now the thing to do. I know that Hulu has been doing it since Black History Month. They never stopped. So they had a whole section of African American shows by writers or directors. They also have a whole section that's just women writers, producers, and directors. They have a whole show. A whole section that's like that. So, yeah. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. This has been PNTV. I'm almost at work. I'm putting my hand up so y'all can see where I work at. Y'all have a great day. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.